Pierre, with Murano, Qashqai and now Juke, Nissan talks about crossover leadership. Do customers really know what a crossover is?
Probably not. Customers don't know what crossovers are, they don't know what SUVs are, B segment, C segment, that's car manufacturer jargon. But what they know is, they're attracted to a vehicle because it summarizes something they're looking for. In that case, combination probably of styling and features and higher ground clearance and sporty driving. And we call it a crossover.
Do you think they also buy Qashqai, Murano and hopefully Juke because they like the design?
I'm sure, yeah. Design, for every car, design is the primary success factor. You're attracted by a design, but then, because a car is such an important purchase, you need to rationalize it. So you rationalize it through the way you're going to use that car. In the case of Qashqai, for your family, with interior roominess, etc. In the case of Juke, probably through a sporty driving, a combination of a compact car, but which looks different.
And are you concerned at all by the number of competitors trying to copy the Qashqai formula?
I'd say yes and no. Yes, obviously, because it's less comfortable when other competitors come and try to copy you. No, because we are ahead of the pack. We have, with Juke, 3 crossovers in the lineup when the competitors who are coming on this market are just launching their first one. And if you look, for example, at the Qashqai competitors, today we outsell the second by 2-1 in Europe.
Is Nissan likely to be overtaken in the crossover segment?
I hope not. Thou shall never say never. But with 3 crossovers in the lineup, with developments on each of those crossovers, with diesel on Murano now, with a minor change on Qashqai, with the introduction of Juke, I'd say we're still ahead of the pack for a few years.
And with Juke, do you think Nissan has basically copied the same formula as Qashqai, but on a smaller car? And will it work?
Not exactly, in fact, because it's very difficult to do a 0.8 scale vehicle. Juke has some of the features of Qashqai, the higher ground clearance, but it's much sportier, much more masculine in the design expression. It's also more compact, so it won't attract the same type of customers. They probably will be younger, less family oriented. Design was the primary driver, which shows, I hope. Juke, if I had to summarize it, is in our mind, it was more a mini Infiniti FX, which is the icon of our luxury brand Infiniti. Is more an mini Infiniti FX than a small Qashqai.
And Juke's design is pretty extreme in some respects. How can you be sure that people will like it?
Well, you're never sure, of course, until the first customers start to tell you that they want to buy, which is quite positive. We have at the moment, we haven't launched the car. The car is going on sale in September. We have at the moment, early July, 15,000 orders, so which is a very positive sign. Of course, we researched the car as well before we launched it, and what we wanted is really a car that people who will choose it will love it. There might be people who will not like that. We don't care.
And how does it compare in size with the Qashqai or indeed the Note?
Against the Qashqai, it's shorter by 20 centimeters, roughly. It's narrower by 2 centimeters, and it's also lower by 5 centimeters, if I remember correctly. Compared to Note, same length, but a much more imposing vehicle, but because it's wider and it's higher.
And in that sense, it's a very masculine design. Are you at all worried that it may not appeal to your potential female customers?
Absolutely not. I don't want to do sexist comments or anything, but in fact, we see on the market that cars that I would say car engineers consider to be masculine tend to attract also a strong percentage of female buyers and drivers. So I think, yes, in the expression, at least for car guys, is quite masculine, but I'm sure the customers will be very much split between male and female.
So with Juke, do you think there will be a three-door version, sort of more like a coupe style?
Well, funny that you ask, because when we started to do the development of the vehicle, we asked the designers, because we wanted the design to be really the main driver. We asked them if we could give them more freedom to do a three-door instead of a five-door. And they said that they thought they could manage the five-door, which was our primary choice for practicality reasons. So in fact, it is a five-door, as you can see, but the rear door is kind of hidden. The door handle is hidden in this pillar, so you don't really see it. So you get the benefit from a design point of view of a three-door and the practicality of a five-door.
Will there be a green version as an EV or with hybrid technology?
The Juke is already quite green because you have, I mean, in terms of CO2 emissions, sorry to be a bit technical, but the vehicle, the diesel engine is at 134 gram CO2 per kilometer, which is very low, and the petrol is from 138. And we will keep on improving this as with the life cycle actions that we'll have on the Juke. Will there be an EV? Probably not. Hybrid version, maybe in the future.